Welcome everybody back to another Boldcast reaction. I'm Lindsay.
I'm Carson.
And today we are watching...
I forgot we were doing the intro.
Today we are watching Attack on Titan, the final season, part 2, episode 24. Got full Annie's backstory last time, where Connie is taking Falco away to feed him to his mom. There's all kinds of stuff going on. Eren is like off, destroying the entire world. Please like, please subscribe. It'll really help us out since we did take a long break between this episode and the last one. So that would, please like, and you can also check out our Patreon.
Please like.
You can check out our Patreon to get a week ahead on this series and all of our other ones. Let's go.
Who is this? Is this training? Oh my god! Oh shit.
Wow.
Oh my god, to save him, she like shoots the other soldiers. She's, I guess, because she might not know who she can trust, or
they were all
they
coming
searching
after. They
for
were
them,
all
yeah.
chasing after them. Holy
Oh my
shit.
god, is he missing an eye now? Jesus. I still don't know why Levi thought it was a good idea to shove bombs and stand 5 feet away from somebody like with bombs in them who can regenerate their body. Oh jeez.
Jesus.
That's a strong point. Her last name's Finger?
I didn't know that.
But exactly.
Zeke を殺すと言ったが、奴は今どこにいる？おそらくは王家の血を利用するためにエレンに。
Yeah, we still don't even, like, we don't even know what the deal with Zeke is.
Yeah, that's true.
その始祖の巨人はご覧になられましたか？
とてつもなくでかくて、どうにもできなさそうなことは分かって。我々はやるしかないんだよ。みんなで力を合わせようってやつを。
I like this little team up that's going on here.
Unlikely allies.
I don't know how much they're going to be able to really do, though, at this point.
I imagine that wouldn't help very much. It's just a constant earthquake. How can you sleep? I
mean, they're all so fucking exhausted. Like they've been like going for so
to be
long.
real, they were there. The whole screen was shaking, and you could hear it then. You'd still hear it now. Like,
yeah.
You cut his head off, and I guess, like, I don't know, you knock him out and then hold him over your mom. I don't think Connie's gonna do it. No, she would have called you a fucking idiot. There's no way.
Yeah. Imagine if she just wasn't there anymore. He knows about it.
あなたの独り言が聞こえてきました。サシャって飛行船でガビに撃たれた仲間の兵士ですよね。俺が誰かを知りながら知らないふりしてここまで連れてきた。 俺に復讐するつもりですか？違う。あれは戦闘行為だったとわきまえて。受けないから安心しろ。もう何年もこのままなんだ。これを俺に見せてどうするつもりですか？巨人の歯磨きを手伝ってほしいんだ。こんな貴重な体験めったにないぞ。ほら、ガシガシやるだけだから。
Is this your plan? Why do they actually brush the teeth? Is that why those brushes are there?
I doubt it. I doubt the Titan would need its teeth brushed.
But like, why are those brooms there? No! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Let's just calm down here for a
He
second.
doesn't
Oh my
even
god.
know. Oh my.
Yeah, he doesn't know he's the fucking Titan. Oh my god. I really don't want Connie to die here in a weird what would Erwin do? No! He's gonna... What would Erwin do? Oh, he's gonna feed himself?
No! Don't.
Is he gonna feed himself to her?
You absolutely
No
better not.
fucking way I did not think of this. He's willing to
No
sacrifice
way.
himself. This is insanity. He's willing to sacrifice himself.
Connie's gonna grab him out of there, yeah.
Holy shit. What if Connie just lost a fucking arm or a leg right there? Is the Titan gonna start crying? I did not see that coming. And Armin's kind of fucking done.
Yeah.
Yeah, well... Yeah, if you thought for a second, you would have come to the same conclusion.
Yeah.
Well, if we count Eren and Flock, you're probably only the third worst soldier in the army right now. Alright, Connie. Good shit. Let's go, man.
And his mom's still gonna be there.
Yeah, she's immortal.
She'll just sit there, and then eventually, whoever needs to pass on their powers next, rather than
can give it to
turning
her.
someone else random into a Titan, they can just give it to her.
Honestly, at this point, like, it would be good for her to have a reunion with Connie, but if she came to life, all she would do is realize that her entire family is dead, except for Connie. Like, it's honestly way more cruel to bring her back, even in that scenario, just so that Connie could talk with her. Because then she'd be back to life. She'd be, like, she'd have 13 more years to go. And Connie would be, I don't know, around her age by that point. And, like, you know, then what? Like, it's like everything in Attack on Titan is like, and then what? Like, it's...
Yeah.
Oh, the scarf. Did she take the scarf? That's a weird thing to steal, young lady. Oh. choice with no regrets.
背中を追いかけて私は心臓を捧げて生きたのですから
That's so like the way that she reacted to that is so interesting to me. She's dying of, like, I imagine lead poisoning or something like that with the shrapnel from the thunder spear in her arm.
Or if it, like, was not quite, like, if it's just you can't take it out without
Well, yeah,
dying.
they probably aren't great surgeons with, like, they probably got some medical knowledge since they got all that knowledge from Yelena, but, like, just the way Mikasa's like, I don't know what to take from that. Does she literally not care about anything but Eren right now? Is she just, like, hardening herself? Is she, like, kind of a little bit disappointed in her for living her life this way? Like, she had her life. Is that what it is? That's the vibe I'm getting. Like, maybe she feels like, you know, you had a second chance at life, and rather than spend it, I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's interesting is all I'm saying. Mm-hmm. It's so, the way she just didn't respond as this girl is, like, that she saved when she was a girl. She's, like, saying all this stuff about how I admired you and I did all this stuff and I lived my life for this purpose and I wanted to see a free world, and she's just, and then Mikasa says nothing and just walks away.
Well, she could just be thinking, like if the girl did all of that inspired by her, but she doesn't feel like she's a person worthy of inspiration, or that the things that she does are things that other people should want to do or look up to at all, because it's just so...
So is Mikasa ashamed of herself, like, or a little bit disappointed in herself for, like, inspiring that in somebody, or that feeling like she partly caused this and a little bit guilty? I don't know.
Or
it's a really interesting reaction.
Mikasa was, like, doing all this shit for Eren, and now Eren's, like, murdering the entire world, and she feels conflicted about how she, like, followed him and, like, boosted him up, and he, you know, he would have died, like, 1,000,000 times if she didn't save him constantly, you know? It's just, I feel like there's just a lot, like, kind of tied into that.
It's like when she starts talking about I followed in your footsteps, and she just turns away abruptly and leaves. It just seems like she's rambling on in, like, this sort of messed up state, and it's like, it's just kind of crazy. I mean, I don't expect her to stay, but it's still kind of... Was that the last of the Titans?
I wonder how far away they are at this point.
Who are you? I think John's gonna pull a Nile and try to... just try to, like, keep things chill a little bit. She doesn't look happy. Okay. What would Erwin think about that being the cheer? He's having pie. It's a fucking it's Renaissance Fair Day or some shit. It's a whole festival.
Literally, like, one day after thousands of people died.
People right now are suffering in... Is that Annie? What is happening in this show right now? This is fucking absurd.
It's just, like, so ridiculous.
What is happening right now? What is this? Is this real?
Oh.
偶然アルミン・コニーと会い行動を共にすることになった。話しかけてくれてありがとう。さようなら。陰湿なルームメイトより。
She just... What the fuck, dude? Is Sean just gonna cap Flocked right now? No way. It's disgusting, these guys.
Yeah.
It is so... Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
突然無差別に殺されることがどれほど理不尽なことか知ってるはずだろう。あんたたちがわからないんだ。黙ってないでなんとか言えよ。じゃあおい。しまった。外した。何のつもりだ。
Holy shit! He's saved? What? Was this
I
a
hope
part of
they
a?
just-
This was part of the plan. This was part of some kind of a plan, right?
I hope she just like doesn't.
Well, she wouldn't kill. She's
No.
with Hanji. There's
Yeah.
there's no way.
Where is Mikasa?
This is all part of a plan. That's why Mikasa was looking at Jean. 4 gunshots in a row.
they're
It's a
like-
signal. Oh my god. Yes.
Oh, they have it all. They're like all set up.
With
they're all
Annie?
they're all getting out.
They got Annie. They got Falco. They got Mikasa. They got Armin. They got 3 Titans and an Ackerman ready to go. Plus Connie, you know?
Yeah.
誰がこっちを見てる。
That's on Yakapun. No. Who is that?
アルミン、
Was that Shada's?
Maybe. I can't tell who that was.
Okay, well, okay, so we gotta ride over the mountains. Did they save Yelena too? They saved Yelena too.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
まだいられる。何とかしないの？
It's just so disgusting in there.
女性に対して周りと手を組んだ。策なんだ。いいのか。お前、イエーガー派にいる。
You think that's what he
that-
wants?
Absolutely not.
あのまま耳を塞いで部屋にこもっていたかったよ。でも、それじゃあ骨の燃えかすが俺を許してくれねえんだよ。言ってる意味がわからない。
Ashy bones.
ありがとう。
Marco, dude. Those bones.
私まで。
君を確保することが車力の力を生きたまま引き渡せ。起きな。
兄。
安心してください。
時間がね、早く行くぞ。
Ooh.
どこに？
This is crazy.
Yeah.
We're all on the same side again.
救いに。
That ends read to save the world.
Yeah.
What'd you think of that?
That was pretty nice. I like that everyone's teaming up. Just like I said, they like needed everyone to like get everyone on board.
But fucking how?
Well,
in what
okay,
universe can
the
they
thing.
do
Here's
anything?
the thing. None of them know what they can do, but it's better for all of them to work together to try and do something.
I get sure,
Rather-
but like what though? Like how? Fucking is Armin gonna go Colossal Titan and just start boxing the other Colossal Titans until he gets to Eren? Is Armin gonna go Titan and like chuck the other Titans at Eren so that they can get on there and Mikasa's gonna be holding on to one and she's gonna like I don't know.
I don't know.
Like what are we gonna do about this? She's gonna have some thunder spears? I don't know.
I don't know.
Is that it?
I have no idea. But they could use, potentially, because Pete could stay in a Titan for a really long time, so they could use her to at least catch up and, like,
Right.
see
That's definitely-
see what's going on. And if they're all there, then they have, like, a few Titans, a few people who can, like, you know, fly around on their ODM gear, a few people to, like, strategize and, like, make a like, you know what I mean? They
Yeah.
they at least have something, and if they all die, or if they can't do anything... At least they
I'm not saying
tried.
it's not worth trying. I'm just trying to figure. Yeah, obviously, yes, it's good that they are together and that everybody's putting aside their differences. That's good. Yes, I just don't know what. Like, if I'm like, let's strategize. How can we defeat the millions of Colossal Titans and the even more colossal skeleton crazy god titan that is amongst them, slithering around like a bony caterpillar hair fucking clippy thing. A little like looking like this, but literally millions of thousands of feet long. Like, what do we do? How? Like, okay, we got one 15-meter titan. We got a 13-meter Titan. We got another 10-meter Titan. And we got a 60-meter Titan A, and we got a Royal Guard descendant who's like, what are we doing? How? I don't expect it. I'm sure this show will give me some kind of answer. But I cannot see how, like, it's so hopeless seeming, you know? That's what I'm trying to get at.
I really like the whole plan there with Jean and everyone and Pete coming up and getting them. That was so cool. Smooth. Like, it just got pulled off so well.
The signal with the gunshots.
Yeah. That was so much better. I was so glad because, like, I guess with this, it just, like, seemed like it was going, like, everyone was just, like, having a party and like chilling out, and we see Annie again. And it was like totally. It was crazy. It was like it was weird. It was a weird vibe going on in that situation.
It's
and I
so
guess
Isayama.
I guess it's because all the people who are out there are the people who supported this and probably didn't lose any family members just a few hours ago, and are like just seeing the good thing of like, oh good, we're free now. Whereas the people who
they're all people who supported Eren anyways. Yeah, this is what
and
they
wanted. And then all the people who are sad and like horrified, they aren't out there, so you just don't see them. And everyone's just having a good time and eating pie. And it's like,
it's a monumentous day. It's basically like, hey, we're liberated, we're free, we can go anywhere. At what cost? Fuck it. People were.
We can go anywhere as long as Flock doesn't.
You also have to remember, for the last few months to years, they've been thinking that Marley was going to come in and murder all of them. They found out very recently that they were under multinational threat from the entire world because of actions of somebody they didn't really. Actually, most people seem to be on Eren's side. Anyway, and then they were literally getting invaded by Marley, and they won the battle, and now they're gonna win the war. So it's basically like if you're just a normal person and you're not thinking about the consequences, and you gotta also remember these people weren't with us when we were watching the show when Liberio got destroyed. All they know is I grew up in a world where we were just all of humanity. We were all that's left, and now we're still all that's left. Big difference, like a big whoop. When I was living a perfectly fine life as a swineherd, when my entire life, my father did it and my grandfather did it, and up until a year and a half ago, I thought that we were all of the humanity was left. And then wait, there's more humans out there. Great. Oh wait, all of them want to kill us. Yeah. Okay. And oh wait, now they're all dead. Now they're all gonna die. Well, great. I'll go back to herding my swine, I guess. Like, that's basically the situation of the normal common person. They had no concept of any of this shit before. Do you remember when we were first in negotiations with Azumabito earlier? I think it was last part of this season. And everyone was like, what's a nation? Everyone keeps talking about nations and countries and shit. I don't know what that means. Just, don't question it. Don't question it. Don't let them know our ignorance. Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. It's just, it's so crazy. I think it's hilarious how they strolled up and Annie was just there. Like, so there's so much like hype around them reuniting, and like, what is everyone gonna think when they see Annie again? Turns out shit's so far gone that it's honestly kind of funny and absurd that she's around and we're talking to her. She's just
there eating, and it's like the funniest thing, because like just of all the ways you could see her, like, even for them, you know what I mean?
She killed like dozens of them in season 1. And
I think
I think everyone's kind of past it. Like, it's just the death toll. The bodies are stacked so high that we can't even see to the bottom of the pile where those 20 guys that Annie killed were.
Yeah, like, I think that's the thing. Like with Annie, it's like now everyone knows like what her deal is and like what she was doing at the time,
right?
And all of them have now aided in some way or another Eren in killing millions of people. So no one really, nobody's got clean hands. Yeah.
Nobody has the moral high ground.
Mm-hmm. In fact, Annie like was complete, like, you know what I mean? Like she was like one of the lesser. Like,
she was
causes
more
of casualties at the end of it all. Everyone's like death toll is so much higher than hers at this point, probably, because they just had it's because hers was like the first time
Yeah.
And then since then, it's just been back and forth and back and forth.
Before, when in Annie's time, we were just victims of like this outside, don't even know what's happening. We were just living peacefully and we're trying to get information. And then this Titan lady comes in and starts murdering people. And we don't know what the fuck's going on. And fast forward 5 years later, and we've, invaded another country and blown up a bunch of innocent civilians, basically, and aided in all this shit. So, it's so far gone at this point, they can't really talk, and, like, the idea that Annie is, like, an enemy is kind of bullshit at this point. I don't know. Yeah. It's just funny how instantly they were just like, oh, Annie!
Yeah. Also, guess what? I almost completely forgot about the whole Connie and Armin and Falco thing like that. This episode is so packed, I almost completely forgot that happened.
Yeah.
Which was crazy. But it was great because Connie was just so fucked up about everything that's happening. But then as soon as he, when he saw basically what he was doing in a different context with one of his friends willingly sacrificing himself for what he thought he wanted, it became apparent that how horrible and fucked up it was.
Yeah.
It really took him out of the heat of the moment when someone was just like, oh, all
sure.
right.
Yeah.
You want your mom to be alive? I don't really want to be alive anymore. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's also funny because if you recall, it's been a few months since we watched the show, but there was an episode or two previous. The last couple episodes have been really slow. Yeah. So I don't know whether it's a good thing that this episode was really packed, or if it would have been better if they just paced things out a little bit better. I honestly don't know. It'll probably take a rewatch to realize that, but I just remember there was that one episode where like and they're killing all the Titans while the rumbling's going on. And it's like, oh, victorious, yeah! Flashback, oh, we got the old gear, busting it out of the back rooms, and it's like there's genocide happening right now. You're playing just because you're playing the happy music doesn't make me happy.
I also wanted to point out how, like, the scene where Flock is doing his executions and how it's so fucked because he's not even doing it as, like, a lesson to other people who would rebel against him. They're just
reveling in the death of these people. He's just
doing it in a literal circle of people who all agree with him and all think that it is, like, a fun activity, an exciting, like,
triumph.
We're killing the people who would dare to stand against us.
Yeah.
Who
really aren't, by the way. Like, they actually aren't currently standing against... Or, no. I mean, now they are. That they're rescued. But, like, they're just executing people, prisoners of war, basically.
Yeah. Just the fact that they're doing it, like... Just all, like, in their own little thing where they all think, like, they're not proving a point to anyone. They're doing it, like, you know what I mean? Like, they're not like, oh, look at all the rest of you who are thinking about not obeying us. This is what could happen to you. They're just doing it by themselves.
Yeah.
They
didn't set up the gallows at the festival celebration. They're just capping people behind closed doors, basically. Yeah.
And clearly, like, taking a lot of, like, emphasis and pride in it. Like, Flock's doing this whole big speech, and then everyone's getting too into it, and he's, no, not yet, I'm not done. And it's like...
And then on Yakupone, like, literally just, in plain terms, is just like, do you guys see yourselves right now? He makes, like, perfect sense. It's not like he's stumbling on his words. He's just like, you guys are xenophobic assholes murdering people.
Yeah.
How are you happy about this? This is indiscriminate killing. You're proud of yourselves? And then they're just like
he's like I was doing because that was the other thing, he didn't even know, like, the whole plan. He was just like, oh, this is a win-win, I'm helping them and I'm helping my, like, homeland, and that's, how
the whole plan. No, their whole plan was Zeke's plan of like, Eren had other ideas. That wasn't
Yeah, but they literally just said that he didn't even, like, he wasn't even fully in on the plan, because they were like, we're executing Yelena because she was, like, fully in with Zeke, and we're just executing him because he said he didn't want to live in this world, so I guess we'll help him out with that.
Because he's just with her, so... Yeah, it's corrupt. Corrupt is maybe... It's in line with what they were setting out to do in the first place, so I don't know if it's corrupt, but it's definitely fucked up and not cool. And to all the 16-year-old Zoomers out there who think that they're fucking super philosophical and interesting and edgy and cool and shit because Flock is just blackpilling the whole world, and he understands the real truth. He's not afraid to say it. I don't give a shit. You can argue with nobody in the comments, but fascism isn't cool, and neither is Flock. So go fuck yourself. So hope you guys leave, like, and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. Unless there's anything.
No, that's it.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye-bye.